Welcome to MU Daily Zone, your ultimate source for everything Manchester United. Stay updated with breaking news, expert analysis, transfer updates, and all the action this season. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for real-time updates tailored for passionate Red Devils fans. Here's what's in today's bulletin. Premier League preview: Man UTD versus Nottingham Forest, a return to winning ways for Amorim. Amorim demands Man UTD run like crazy dogs to win Premier League. Ruben Amorim addresses Mazraoui controversy. Dropping MU star who won 9 duels against Arsenal, Amorim's shocking decision. At Old Trafford, both Manchester United and Nottingham Forest are eager to secure a victory following midweek Premier League defeats. United's 7-game unbeaten streak across all competitions came to an end with a 2-0 loss to Arsenal, marking Ruben Amorim's first defeat as the club's manager. Despite a strong first-half showing, Arsenal capitalized on set-piece opportunities, with goals from Jurrien Timber and William Saliba sealing the win. Currently sitting 13th in the Premier League table, United have 5 wins, 4 draws, and 5 losses after 14 matches. Returning to Old Trafford offers hope for Amorim's side. The Red Devils have been dominant at home, winning 6 and drawing one of their last 7 matches at the Theatre of Dreams in all competitions, scoring 20 goals and conceding only 6. Historically, they have also excelled against Nottingham Forest at home, winning 6 of their 7 Premier League encounters. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest has exceeded expectations this season, but has struggled for consistency lately, losing 3 of their last 4 matches and conceding 9 goals in the process. After a 1-0 victory over Ipswich Town last weekend, Forest suffered a 3-0 defeat to Manchester City midweek. However, manager Nuno Espirito Santo remains optimistic, believing his team can build on positive moments to improve their current 7th place standing and challenge the top spots. This will be Forest's 2nd consecutive away game in Manchester within 4 days. Despite having the 3rd best away record in the Premier League this season, with 11 points from 7 matches, they've lost their last 2 away games both by 3-0 scorelines. Forest also aims to beat United in consecutive Premier League games for the first time since 1992 under legendary manager Brian Clough. Team news: Manchester United. Luke Shaw remains sidelined with a new setback in his recovery from a muscle injury, while Victor Lindelof is out with a groin issue. Johnny Evans, absent against Arsenal due to an undisclosed injury, will also miss the match. However, Lisandro Martinez and Kobbie Mainoo return from suspension. Lenny Yoro may make his first start, and attackers Amad Diallo, Marcus Rashford, and Joshua Zirkzee, each scoring twice in last week's 4-0 win over Everton, are pushing for starting roles. Nottingham Forest. Long-term absentees Danilo, ankle, and Ibrahim Sangare, thigh, are not expected back until next year. Nuno Espirito Santo must decide whether to stick with a back 4 or switch to a back 3 with wingbacks, as he did in the second half against Manchester City. Elliot Anderson could compete for a midfield spot alongside Ryan Yates or Nicolas Dominguez, while former United player Anthony Elanga is likely to start up front alongside Chris Wood, Morgan Gibbs-White, and either Callum Hudson-Odoi or Jota Silva. Key Stats: United have won 6 of their last 7 matches against Forest in all competitions. Over 2.5 goals have been scored in 5 of Forest's last 6 Premier League matches. United have scored at least 2 goals in their last 3 home games against Forest in all competitions. Both teams are desperate to bounce back from midweek losses, with Manchester United especially needing a home win to avoid falling further behind in the race for a top 4 finish. Forest possesses attacking threats capable of troubling United on the counter, but the Red Devils' recent home form suggests they have the edge. Amorim's side could also be in a good position to keep a clean sheet in this game. Prediction: Manchester United 2-0 Nottingham Forest via Sportsmole. Manager Ruben Amorim has emphasized that Manchester United players must run relentlessly with high intensity if they want to win the Premier League. Ahead of their clash with Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford, Amorim candidly admitted that while Manchester United is a big club, it's not yet a strong team, as he navigates the high expectations of his new role. The 39-year-old coach believes his players must work harder and push their physical limits to restore United to the top of English football. The Portuguese manager stated, If the team wants to win the Premier League, we have to run like crazy dogs. If we don't, we won't achieve it. He further stressed that even with the best squad in the world, success is unattainable without the willingness to put in the effort. You cannot win the Premier League without a team like that. Amorim made it clear that his players must improve their running, both in attack and defense, and show unwavering determination on the pitch. The first thing we need to fix is how we run and our mentality. The players are trying, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. Changing this may sound simple because it's just running, but it's tied to the players' mindset. Currently, Manchester United sits 13th in the Premier League table, following Amorim's first defeat in charge, a midweek loss to Arsenal. Balancing the realities of the job with the lofty expectations of managing one of the world's biggest clubs remains a significant challenge for the new boss. In the Europa League, Bruno Fernandes and his teammates rank 12th with 2 wins and 3 draws in the group stage so far. Ruben Amorim has spoken out in defense of Mazraoui after the player opted not to wear a rainbow jacket ahead of Manchester United's Premier League match against Everton. Before United's 4-0 win over Everton, Mazraoui declined to wear an Adidas rainbow jacket meant to show support for the LGBTQ+ community, citing his Islamic faith. To ensure Mazraoui didn't feel isolated, the United players collectively decided to scrap the plan to wear the jackets, a move that sparked outrage among some fans. Amorim addressed the situation, saying, "I don't engage in these debates. This was a team decision as it should be. There are 3 difficult aspects to manage here. First, the values of the club, and I think everyone agrees that isn't the issue. But then there's religion, which must be respected. That's one of our values, respecting different perspectives, and the third is team unity." He elaborated, "We have to balance and respect all 3. It's a tricky situation to handle. But I think we managed it well. We must respect everything, including Nusair's religion and culture." The Red Devils delivered an emphatic 4-0 victory in the match and are now focused on their upcoming game against Nottingham Forest before a showdown with Manchester City next weekend. Leaving Manuel Ugarte on the bench may seem controversial, but it aligns with Ruben Amorim's rotation strategy to preserve squad fitness, even if it risks disrupting Manchester United's gameplay. Head coach Ruben Amorim hinted at possible lineup changes for the upcoming match against Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford early tomorrow morning, December 8th. This match is critical for the Red Devils, especially after suffering their first defeat under Amorim, a 2-0 loss to Arsenal midweek. Amorim openly admitted that some players in the squad need rotation to maintain fitness and form amidst a packed schedule. The most notable case is Manuel Ugarte. The Uruguayan midfielder was among United's best performers against Arsenal, boasting a 92% pass accuracy and winning 9 aerial and ground duels. Yet he might be left out of the starting lineup against Nottingham Forest, not due to poor form, but as part of Amorim's squad management approach. Amorim emphasized that Ugarte requires more recovery time than other players, particularly compared to Bruno Fernandes, who, despite showing signs of fatigue against Arsenal, has a quicker recovery rate. Resting Ugarte could offer short-term benefits by allowing him to recharge physically, but it presents challenges. He has been a key figure in United's midfield, contributing to the team's defensive stability, ball control, and attacking transitions. Without Ugarte, United risk losing balance in their gameplay, especially against Nottingham Forest, a team known for its quick and effective counterattacks. However, Amorim has the option to replace Ugarte with Casemiro, which isn't a bad solution. With his experience and ability to control the midfield, Casemiro could provide stability. Pairing him with Kobbie Mainoo, back from suspension, should give United's midfield enough strength to handle Forest. Meanwhile, Bruno Fernandes, playing in a more advanced role, could contribute more in terms of creativity and goals. Under Amorim, squad rotation isn't just a necessity but a long-term strategy. Over the past 2 games, he has made as many as 6 changes to the starting lineup, reflecting his intent to keep players in optimal condition. This approach is crucial as United compete on multiple fronts, from the Premier League to cup competitions. However, frequent lineup changes come with risks. Constant rotations can disrupt the team's stability and cohesion, particularly if players struggle to adapt to the rotation rhythm. The loss to Arsenal may be a case in point, where United lacked sharpness in both attack and defense. The match against Nottingham Forest is an opportunity for United to bounce back and restore confidence after their midweek defeat. With the home advantage and the return of Lisandro Martinez and Kobbie Mainoo, United have a strong chance to secure a win. While benching Ugarte makes sense tactically, it raises questions about maintaining midfield strength. Amorim's decision, though potentially divisive, fits his rotation strategy to safeguard the squad's long-term fitness. If United defeat Nottingham Forest, this choice will be seen as a smart move. The challenge for Amorim remains finding the balance between rotating players and maintaining peak performance in the demanding weeks ahead. Thanks for tuning in to MU Daily Zone. We hope you enjoyed today's updates on all things Manchester United. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your fellow Red Devils, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll always stay updated with the latest news. Until next time, stay passionate, stay united, see you soon.